Jimmy, first home game of the season, first 3 points, 3 goals, a perfect night.
Nearly. Still plenty to work on. I think the boys worked really hard, and we needed a game like that because I thought they were a very good side. They passed and moved the ball really well, and we're quite behind, I think, in fitness terms because of the amount of change and chopping around in pre-season. So it's a good 3 points, a clean sheet, and I'm really impressed at the fitness that we managed to get out of that game, and that every single one of them worked hard right to the death. And it was a good game, you know, but there's plenty of room for improvement. I've seen plenty out there that we can get better at, and hopefully over the next few weeks when we start gelling a bit more, we can get a lot better.
Opening goal was from the returning Luke Tingy, but the second goal, talk us through that one from our new centre forward.
Yeah, I think he's done really well. I think he's one boy that really does need the fitness. He's done not a lot pre-season, has some problems I won't go into, but he's way behind. And he took it really well. I mean, he was strong. He got into the box and he shifted the ball between his feet brilliantly, and obviously he scored. And he was unlucky not to get another one, maybe 5 or 10 minutes after that. So I was really pleased with him, but he was just so fatigued. He played 90 on Saturday, probably fatigued in the last 10 minutes. And today, I looked at him at half time. I asked the lad, be honest, and he put his hands up and said his race was run, which is brilliant because I had 3 strikers on the bench that came on fresh, and I'm pleased for Tariq that came on and obviously got the goal second half as well in his place.
Could have turned a bit just before half time because they were getting into the game, we were 2 up, but suddenly they've got a penalty, 2-1 going into the break. It might have made it all different. Yeah,
well, I mean, they're a good side. They penned us in a little bit for 10 minutes and we couldn't clear our lines, and 2 or 3 times we had possession of the ball, and because the movement up top wasn't there because of Ricardo was obviously blown a little bit, that the fullbacks, the centre half, didn't really turn it into the areas, and we were playing in front of them and they kept nicking it and putting pressure on us, and unfortunate to give the penalty away, but I just felt at that time that if they'd have got that one back, it would have been a very shady sort of end to the half. But what a great save from Danny, who I thought was outstanding tonight. He's come in, he's not played much football over the last sort of 18 months, and he was outstanding for us, and I'm really pleased to get him.
When you look back on what's been a crazy summer, you're joining the club with literally no players. Can you quite believe where you are now?
Yeah, because we work hard as a staff. The lads are bought into what we're trying to do early on. The discipline's been superb. Every session and every game we've worked hard, and we've tried various different formations throughout the summer. And okay, I'm not going to get carried away. Look, we've got 4 points from our first 2 games. We're lucky not to get 6 points, but it's a long season, and Farnborough down here on Saturday will be again a very strong side. From where we were to where we are now is just a million miles away. Don't get me wrong, but I don't settle for anything less, and we need to keep working hard. And I won't have the boys sort of stepping off the pace, and not working as hard. I said to the lads in the dressing room, look, I'm the easiest manager to please in the world, because all I will ask for is you work hard. Because they wouldn't be at the club if they didn't have the quality that I know is there. But it's a minimum is to work and work and work. Not for themselves, but for me as a management, for the club, for the fans that want to see hard-working players down here. And they've done brilliant tonight, so I'm really proud of them.
The team spirit, which is a bunch of players that probably don't know each other particularly well. Yeah. Every time we scored a goal, the whole team were there to celebrate the score.
Yeah, I think that's been good. That's come quite easily, quite quickly as well. The music's in the dressing room now, and the boys have bought into it. You know, it was difficult. It took a long time to really get a settled sort of 20 that I needed. And we're more or less there now. Don't get me wrong, if there's players that I can change and I need to change, then I will, because I want success. But I can't be more proud of the boys at the minute. And that I said I didn't interview whether it was in a programme before, but the journey down to Frome, where the lads could have 2 hours just getting to know each other. If it had been a victory, then getting back would have been even better. But they still had a good crack, and they got to know each other better. We will try and get a night out at some stage to try and bond, but I'm really pleased that they've gelled so quickly, and it showed tonight. The togetherness and the hunger and the fight and the desire to win the game of football tonight was second to none, and I'm really proud of them.
Brilliant, lovely, thank you.